Our project is the creation of a low-cost robotic prosthetic arm and a couple of different methods to control it. So normally we use something called electromyography to control robotic prosthetic arm. That is, the person who's actually missing an arm flexes some muscles and causes the robotic arm to move. But this is not a very precise way of controlling things, even though this is what everybody uses. There are some cosplayers among us, people who like to dress up as cartoon characters, animals, whatever. So we want to give them, for example, a way to move their artificial ears or a way to wag a motorized tail as a spin-off of the more serious stuff we're trying to do. One need we had was to mount a robotic hand onto a healthy person. My first prototype was this horrendous thing made out of this thick PVC pipe and a piece of wood that was a wood dowel driven through it and a lot of hot glue. And that was ugly, so I went to the cosplay people and I'm like, how would you guys do this? They told me about this material called Warbler that you can just heat form with a heat gun. So we took a mold of my arm in plaster and then used a heat gun to make this much lighter weight arm. We thought about scanning it, 3D printing it, etc. But sometimes the established low-tech ways of doing things that this community uses is better. At the end of the day, what do we want to accomplish? We want to have a plan for a prosthetic arm you can download and 3D print and buy whatever parts you need to buy so that you can build your own prosthetic device. We want to have some open source software that encodes some of the healthy hand-based control modalities that we're developing. And we also want to have some open source software that works with this EMG board we're creating that once again will be low cost, that lets you detect user intent. We want to basically take from academia, we want to bring it down to the open source level so that people can download this, people around makerspaces, people around biomedical engineering labs, or interested makers and tinkers, and enable them to make better devices.